Hello, little story lovers, and welcome to our story corner. Today, we have a wonderful tale about a very kind girl named Polly and her special shiny red kettle. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage with a garden full of cheerful sunflowers, lived a girl named Polly. Polly had rosy cheeks, a smile as bright as the morning sun, and a heart full of kindness. Her best friend in the whole wide world wasn't a person or a pet, but her bright, shiny, red kettle. It wasn't just any kettle. Polly believed it was a magic kettle, a kettle that could spread happiness. Every morning, Polly would sing a little song. Polly, put the kettle on. Polly, put the kettle on. Polly, put the kettle on. We'll all have tea. She loved the cheerful whistle it made when the water was ready, like a happy little bird singing just for her. One sunny afternoon, Polly was tending to her garden when she heard a sad little sob coming from behind the rose bushes. Peeking through the leaves, she saw a little boy sitting on the grass, his face streaked with tears. This was Tom, who had just moved in next door. "Hello," Polly said softly, not wanting to startle him. "Why are you so sad?" Tom looked up, wiping his eyes with his sleeve. "I miss my old house," he sniffled. "I don't have any friends here." Polly's kind heart felt a little pang of sadness for Tom. Then, she had a brilliant idea. "I know just what will make you feel better," she chirped. She took his hand and led him to her cozy cottage. "Wait right here." Polly bustled into her kitchen and filled her shiny red kettle with fresh, cool water. She placed it on the stove and began to hum her favorite tune. Soon, the kettle started to sing its happy whistling song. The sound was so cheerful that Tom peeked into the kitchen, a tiny smile starting to form on his face. Polly poured the warm water into 2 little cups. She added a spoonful of honey from her own beehives and a slice of lemon from her lemon tree. "Here," she said, handing a cup to Tom. "My grandma says a warm cup of honey lemon water can fix almost anything." They sat together on the porch steps, sipping their warm drinks. The sun warmed their faces, and the sweet honey soothed their throats. Tom told Polly all about his old treehouse and his favorite park. Polly told Tom about her magic kettle and how she believed it made a special kind of happy tea. As they talked and sipped, Tom's sadness seemed to melt away like a snowflake in the sun. He wasn't just smiling now. He was laughing. He laughed at Polly's story about a squirrel who tried to steal a whole sunflower. Polly giggled at his story about a frog who jumped into his rain boot. Just then, another friend, Suki, came skipping down the path. She was on her way to the library, but stopped when she saw Polly and Tom laughing. "What's so funny?" she asked, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. "Polly made me some happy tea," Tom exclaimed. "Happy tea?" Suki asked, her head tilting. "Of course," said Polly with a wink. She rushed back inside. "Suki, take off your coat. Suki, take off your coat. Suki, take off your coat. And stay for tea," she sang. Soon, the kettle was whistling its happy song again. Polly, Tom, and Suki sat together, sharing stories and sipping the warm, sweet drink. The little cottage was filled with the sound of cheerful chatter and happy laughter. The shiny red kettle sat on the stove, gleaming as if it were proud of the joy it had helped create. From that day on, whenever a friend was feeling a little down or a new neighbor moved in, Polly knew just what to do. She would sing her song, fill her kettle, and share a warm cup of kindness. Her little cottage became known as the happiest place on the lane. And do you know what the magic ingredient was? It wasn't just the kettle or the water or the honey. The real magic was Polly's kindness. She saw someone who was lonely and shared her time, her home, and a warm drink with them. She turned a sad afternoon into a happy memory and made a new friend. So, the next time you see someone who looks a little lonely or sad, remember Polly and her kettle. You might not have a shiny red kettle, but you have something even more powerful, your own kind heart. A friendly smile, a kind word, or sharing one of your toys can be just as magical as Polly's happy tea. Being a good friend is the best magic of all. And that's the story of Polly and her wonderful kettle. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, a little bit of kindness can make a big difference in someone's day. Thank you so much for listening, my little story lovers. If you enjoyed our tale, don't forget to like this video and ask a grown-up to help you subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. We can't wait to see you again soon. Bye-bye.